What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Diesel Dog Talk. I'm here with my man, Bennett Lee. How you doing, brother?
How's it going, Hank? I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no, it's an honor to be sitting here with you. So, you're about to go Cape Cod League. You had a great sophomore year and a spectacular freshman year as well. And let's talk about, one thing I want to mention is, you are someone that, ever since, we grew up together. You were always, highly touted, right? Everybody knew Bennett Lee, great baseball player. But you still keep finding ways to get better, especially in your college years, right? Freshman year, going crazy, winning awards. Sophomore year, another very, very good year. I watched you hit a bomb at Clearwater a couple weeks ago. Talk about how Diesel's helped you kind of keep elevating your game, even though you're already such a good player.
Absolutely. Diesel's been huge for me, and in the learning process, I've learned about not only training but lifestyle aspects that just help you get the most out of yourself every day. The recovery here is amazing, and learning about each and everything that we do and the fine details is what separates Diesel and helps me perform.
Awesome. Yeah, and another thing we have here at Diesel is the WHOP thing. You want to show that, the WHOP watch? Talk about, because you are someone who like a lot of people have the WHOP here, but I think you use it and study it a lot more than others. Talk about why you do that and how the WHOP kind of integration with Diesel has helped you.
Yeah. It kind of just helps you plan out your training for the day, and it tells you how much you should do or how little you should do, and kind of gives you goals to set for yourself, and really, and the sleep part of it is huge as well. And that's something, if you get your sleep down and make sure you're going to bed and waking up at consistent times, you can really see boosts in everything and consistent performance. So keeping up with the WHOP throughout the season especially, and kind of learning how to prime myself for a good recovery on a game day or for a good training day is something that is invaluable.
So you've been someone throughout more earlier in your career, when we were younger, 12, I'd say middle school or maybe early high school, you had arm issues and stuff. How has Diesel helped set you up to not only be strong in the performance side, but also stay on the field and stay injury free, so that kind of stuff doesn't keep reoccurring?
Yeah, Diesel's had a huge part of me playing the last 60 games of the college season healthily and catching over 50 games. So to stay healthy during that, I think, is a big accomplishment and something that I haven't done before. And being here has definitely helped me, and getting assessed on the Dari, learning learning the weaknesses and parts that might be potentially dangerous, and then just strengthening those. And the combination of everything we do here is a really good recipe for success. And then I can take that to school and keep those routines going, and then that's what leads to a healthy season. So I was really lucky to be healthy the whole year this year.
Yeah, and one thing about baseball in particular, very mental sport, and we talk about the mindset, the dog mindset here, which is essentially just being gritty, disciplined, working hard, outworking your competition. How have you? You've obviously always been a very competitive guy. That's why you've been good, right? But how have you been able to get even more of a competitive edge just by working out here and being around that culture of the dog mentality of being disciplined and stuff? How has that changed your mindset, made it better, and then how's it helped you?
100%. I mean, just being here and training with the guys in the college group, for example, you're training with guys like Tommy White, Matt Nelson, and a bunch of other guys that have gone before me. But you're in a group with those guys, and it's just really motivating and pushes you more than if you're just doing it by yourself. And having that culture of guys that pushes you together is really inspiring. And Phil and all the staff does a great job of inspiring us as well. So just having guys to push you right next to you and compete with is big.
So you're off to Cape Cod, and then you got one more year of college. Where does Bennett Lee want to be? Let's say 5 years. You'll be 25, right? We're the same age. 25. Where do you want to be in 5 years, Bennett?
Ideally in the major leagues. After this season, and then next year hopefully get drafted high and work through the minors and in the major leagues. But really just falling in love with baseball and training and life more every day. So that's
Awesome.
the main goal.
Love that, man. Well, you're on your way to the big leagues if you keep coming here to Diesel, because we're a factory for big leaguers. All right. But thanks for joining me, Bennett.
Appreciate
it. Bennett Lee, stud, plays baseball at Tulane University in my hometown, New Orleans. So, yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time on Diesel Dog Talk.